Is it who you know or who knows you? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today we're going to discuss the ongoing meme that's kind of out there within the business community. And I've heard it discussed more and more often ever since Grant Cardone came out and said, it's not about who you know, it's who knows you. What do you think about that? Do you think that's true? I think it's a huge piece that is always forgotten, is that who knows you is very, very important to how big you can get and how large, your ability to network and your ability to grow with your business comes down to how many people know about you, know about your business, know about your products, your services, what have you. But I think it's both. I think it takes both. I think it is about who you know, especially initially, because no one's going to know you initially. It's about who you know, and then eventually it's about who knows you. I think those are two major elements that have to come together, though. You can't have just one or the other. Otherwise, there's only going to be so large you can grow. As a business, as a person that's looking to create influence or have influence out in the community or the Earth's community at large, if you're looking to get out there and really change things and really make a huge difference and make an impact, dent the universe, as they say, then it does come down to who you know and who knows you. In other words, relationships. So I've talked before about the three pillars that make up a lot of the philosophy that I help train people on, and one of them is relationship reliant. You need to be relationship reliant. You need to realize that all business is a relationship. Whether they know who you are or not, your customers have a relationship with your product and service. And if there's a human behind that product or service, even just the likeness of a person, even if it's someone that isn't even walking around anymore, like Colonel Sanders, if there's someone there, if there's an idea of a person there, they're going to relate with it more and therefore relate with the brand more. This has been proven over and over through time that people buy from people, and people buy from people like or trust. We've talked about that a lot. So how do you build that back into your business? Where do you go from there? Well, sit back and look at the largest growth patterns that you've had in your business. And if you're new at business, this is a great lesson to understand. Look at other businesses, read biographies from people that have done well in business or done well at any form of influence on the planet. It doesn't matter if they're a politician or a religious figure. It all comes down to relationships and being able to leverage one relationship to the next. I was having a discussion today with my podcast producer, Sean E. Douglas, who also is the producer here for our video series. And he was saying, if you look at all the different businesses that we have worked in through the years, the one thing is true is you bounce from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship. And it doesn't matter if you're a complete newbie to business, young, and maybe your first exploration into business is something like network marketing or direct sales or something like that. Same thing's true. The people who are able to bounce from relationship to relationship to relationship, not ignoring the original relationship, but being able to help that grow and have that person introduce you to someone else and then someone else, whether they're a customer or a business partner of yours, being able to do that long term builds huge success. And that's how you have any form of exponential growth in a business, in an organization, in a movement. Doesn't matter. It all comes back to the relationships. Don't ignore it. Just because you may not naturally be a people person. I know you. I know some of you out there saying, I don't like people. I don't want to be around people. I know where you're coming from on that. But you have to realize the nature of the beast. If you're looking to make money from people, if you're looking for people to do something that you want them to do, that you think is in their best interest to do, or in the best interest of the earth, or your religion, or anything else, you're going to have a relationship. Someone's going to have a relationship. And the person who has the most real, direct, clear-cut, authentic relationships, those are the people that are really able to make a huge impact out there. So keep that in mind as you're growing, and look, when you're looking at business strategies and you're looking at growth strategies, look at which one will allow me to create more relationships. And I think you'll find that that will be the best case scenario. That will be the best way for you to grow. And don't just think of addition, just adding one at a time in a very linear fashion. You got to think multiplication. You got to think exponential growth in the long run. How can one become 10, become 100, and so on and so forth. So hopefully that's helpful to you. Hey, if you'd like to discuss it, one of the things that I do is I'm a business strategist, so I work with businesses one-on-one. If you'd like to work one-on-one with me or like to find out more about the opportunities there, go to brianjpombo.com. It's just brianjpombo.com. And if you happen to be in the self-reliance field, you can check out a very special offer that we have over at dreambizchat.com. So if you've got products or services for your company that help people to become more self-reliant, go to dreambizchat.com and watch the video. Go and check that out. I'm back here every day. You're welcome to watch all the other videos that I have out there. I never take anything down, or listen to any of the podcasts, which are just audio versions of the videos, over at brianjpombo.com, and at basically any social media that you have access to. You'll probably find me around there somewhere. And if I'm not somewhere, let me know that you frequent a lot. Let me know. I'd love to find out whether it makes sense to go over there, because I like being where people are, and it does matter who knows you. So you have a great night, have a good one, and get out there and let the magic happen.